Hello, YouTube viewers, and welcome to my channel. Shame Game. So, hello, guys. It has been a very long time since I have uploaded a video. It is 1:24 a.m. right now. I know I have to get this video out. It's going to be a quick little video, but it has been a long time since I did a video. I think my last video I uploaded in December of 2020, I want to say. I think maybe 20, yeah, it was 2020, I think. But anyways, either you know there, how's everybody doing? I hope that everybody is doing well. Life has been life, okay? I'll get more into that later. So my camera situation is looking real like stylish. I'm using my computer camera because the time frame to download videos from my cell phone to YouTube would be like two days, sometimes even longer. Like, I don't know why it's like that way, but I figured I'll do it from the computer because in my mind, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit more efficient this way. But neither here nor there. So, guys, I am here to let you guys know that I have done my big one, okay? And I'm talking all alone because my baby is asleep right now, and I'm not trying to wake him up. Like I said, it's 1:24 a.m. So yeah, I should be asleep. I'm sure I probably look sleepy. You can't really see my face that clear because the camera is whatever. So I did a fake move, guys. I moved from my hometown. I moved from Chicago. I moved from Illinois. I'm not gonna say where yet, but just know that I moved over 10 hours away. Okay, and so some things transpired, and again, I'll get into that in another video. Right now, this is just going to be like a little short video, but some things transpired to where my norm changed, okay? And God was pretty much trying to show me in the process that He was elevating me and trying to transition me to um, the promised land, okay? Like He did Abraham. And so, my wilderness, you know what I'm saying? And to sum it all up, I've made it to the promised land. And so God is so intentional. Like when I tell you, um, He's so funny, like very, very hilarious, I must say. So I have been in this new place since um, February 25th. Okay, I hit the road on February 24th of 2023 and made it to the new land February 25th of 2023. And I'm saying the year because you never know. 2023, Lord, 2024. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sleepy. 2024. So, and I'm saying the year because there's no telling when the person may cross this video. And they may not necessarily look at the date when they watch it. So just putting it out there. So, first of all, when I made it here, on my way here, I crossed a road and I was still at least 6 hours away, I want to say. And I crossed the road in another state that pretty much shared significance to where I'm now living. Okay, And again, I'll get into the details in another video. But and it was an exit. The name of the exit was this particular name, and like I said, that name has a lot of significance to my new destination. And so as I seen the exit, I'm like, that's crazy that this exit is named this, and it was exit 11. That was the number. And so God prompted me to look up the number 11, which the number 11 has some bad meanings to it in the Bible and good meanings as well. And so I'll let y'all know the meaning that, well, the only positive meaning to it. I'm going to read it and, pretty much tie it together. And so, I'm sorry, y'all. These screenshots. Okay. And so, it says, what is the meaning of 11 in Hebrew? So, rebellion, disorder, judgment, betrayal, idolatry, bribery. I think I said that right. Lack of trust in Yahweh, being incomplete, and false authority in government. So I'm like, oh, I know it ain't talking about me because, not me going over 600, 700, 800,000 miles away. That can't be me because, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this true faith, right? And so then another meaning came up because, again, it can go both ways, right? And so another meaning that I came across, it says, what does 11 mean to God? And this is just Google. I didn't really go into depths or, nothing like that, like in the, what do they call it? The, uh, the Hebrew meanings. I didn't like go like deep into like, how you, like, people mix numbers up with angel numbers and all that demonic stuff that people be into. But I'm not talking about those type of numbers. So, anyways, it says moments of divine revelation and guidance. And it's crazy because, like I said, I'm on the road to this new destination that God has revealed to me time and time again, confirmation after confirmation. And boom, I cross this exit that shares significance to the place, my new place that I'm now residing in. And the exit was 11. So boom, guidance. Like he let me know, like I'm on the right path. You feel what I'm saying? So, um, yeah. So I seen that and I was just like laughing, like, Lord, you funny, like, but I hear you, I hear you, I get it. And so before coming to this place, of course, I was kind of, so let's just get this out the way. I never had any intentions on leaving Illinois. Okay. Like, I didn't have any desire to move out of state. Like, I'm born and raised in Chicago. Like, that's all I knew. Now, 2020, I moved to the burbs for the first time. You know what I'm saying? But, that was big for me because I'm like, I'd never leave the west side of Chicago. But I ended up moving to this city by the name of Romeoville. Okay, and I'm saying it now because I'm no longer there. So, whatever. And so I'm bringing it up now because, again, I'm going to say something later that's going to kind of tie it together. And so, um, I never had intentions on leaving Illinois. And so, excuse me, when this situation began to take place last year, winter last year, um, God made it clear to me, I want to say, in mm, January? No, the end of December. He made it clear to me that I was going to be relocating out of state. And so I had a different location in mind because I've been dealing with a guy long distance for the last 2.5 years. So I'm thinking, okay, Lord, you want me to go there? And of course, why wouldn't I want to go there? Like, he's there, right? It's evident. But I'm thinking this is the destination that he wanted me to go to, and you know, I was looking and everything seemed like it was just making sense and lining up, and then God started putting people into my path as to where they like, pretty much giving me confirmation that this is in fact where God wanted me to, move. And so when I made it to this place, so I, so first of all, the last time that I made a video, I was working. I was um, delivering for FedEx for about four, maybe almost 5 years. Got my CDL, so I've been driving for a living since 2011. Okay, I'm a vet in the game. So, the last time I made a YouTube video, I was working. I left my job in 2021. I left my job April 1st of 2021, and I didn't look back. I have not worked a job since. Okay, so I've been doing Uber full time, Lyft, Instacart, Brody, you name it, the independent contracting apps, right? And so, um, now I'm in this new place. I have not registered anything here yet because honestly, I'm still trying to hold on to Illinois because yeah, I just I'm gonna just wait to switch everything over. Like you know what I'm saying? Like because I'm still benefiting from some things in Illinois, and so I'm sorry y'all, bear with me. Let's not forget it's I see it 1:36 in the morning. Okay, so up. And I'm not editing I don't edit my videos. Nice and raw. Okay. So I was about to say. Oh, sorry. So um I went out today and I pretty much was doing orders, okay? Because on Instacart you can do it anywhere. You don't gotta be like stationed in one state. Like you can literally travel and do Instacart, like if you want to. You out of town, you want to make a couple bucks, turn on Instacart app. You on and popping, right? So I was doing Instacart earlier, and I would have to go to a liquor store to get some alcohol for this delivery. And the lady greeted me or whatever, and I said, hello, whatever the case may be. Asked her to help me look for the alcohol because I don't drink, so I don't know nothing about, and I don't care. So I wanted them to like just show me where the alcohol was at because I'm not gonna hurt my head trying to find alcohol. And so um, she pointed it out to me. I got it. And so when I went to the register, she asked for my ID. And so I was like, yeah, I'm from Chicago. So I don't really know much about this state like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like, what's your requirements with Instacart or whatever the case. She's like, oh, you from Chicago? I'm from Chicago too. She's like, what part of Chicago? I'm like, I'm from the West Side. She's like, oh, okay, okay. And so out of nowhere, she was just like, yeah, I still got family down there. I got family in Romeoville. And I just looked, it was just like, out of all places, like Romeoville is about, with the toll, 45 minutes from Chicago. Okay, depending on what part of Chicago you're going to. Sometimes it could be an hour with traffic. Again, this we talking about if you ain't using no toll, but it depends on what side of town you want to. But it's a ways, okay? And so when she said Romeoville, I just looked and was just like, Lord, out of all cities, Romeoville. So I get to laughing. I just was like, that's crazy because I literally just did a faith move here from Romeoville. She's like, really? Oh my God. Then she started asking about, so she seen I had a CDL. She's like, oh, do you just like drive for a living or do you like drive for people? And she said, so she kept telling me like she know somebody who started her own transportation delivery company and she looking for people to help her start it up. So she asked if she could take my information. I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I gave her my number or whatever. And she was just like, all right, I'm gonna give her your information. Her name is Walter Bell. And she like, welcome home. And I'm like, welcome home, girl. Thank you, girl. And so, I paid for the order and I left. So I get in the car and I just started laughing. I say, Lord, out of all cities, Romeoville, that's crazy. But I get you. I hear you. I feel you beat. No, I'm just playing. So that was that. I left. And so I was on the Instacart app waiting for another order. And so it was on the map. And I was close to the area where I'm currently staying. And it's just like it was highlighted for some reason. So when I actually like paid attention to the map, to where I'm currently staying, the map, so where I'm living right now, literally the street that I moved from in my hometown, the street that I moved from in Romeoville, that's the name of the street where I'm currently living right now. Like there's literally a street behind where I'm living, like in the same vicinity. The name of the street is High Point. Like come on, like come on, like for those of you who don't believe in God, y'all need to start because that man right there is very intentional. And that just gave me so much peace to know that this was all God. Like this was God's plan. Um, this is what He had in store for me to do. Although I was not up for it at first, it's very scary to step into the unknown. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that He's sending confirmation along the way, bro, like I couldn't have it no other way. But it just gave me peace. Like you ain't tweaking. Like this was in fact what God wanted you to do. You at the right place at the right time. Like period. So um again, I don't want to get too deep into it because this is going to be a story for another time. But I just wanted to let y'all know, like I'm about to start my channel back up. It's gonna be nice and juicy, nice and raw, nice and no shame, okay? Like we being transparent with everything. So it's a lot that I need to bring forth and to encourage people and you know what I'm saying? Like I'm back on it. Like I gotta stay focused. Like it's so much easier said than done with life happening, but like I'm standing 10 toes down this time, like for real. Because even just in that short time that I did do my YouTube channel, I had individuals reaching out to me saying that I encouraged them, and like it's all God. Like this is to get the glory for God. Like it ain't for me, but I'm just so happy to know that I was able to lift some people up, encourage some people. You know what I'm saying? So in making this faith move, I literally came here with nothing. Like I packed my furniture and things like that from my previous place is in storage. But I literally got like a couple of totes, packed like a decent amount of clothes up, towels, things like that, and my car was packed from the front to the back, okay? And I have a pet turtle. I was thinking about giving him away, but my baby's had him since he was pretty much this big, like a little bitty baby turtle. And so he's been he's been with us. And so I packed my car up with um, dishes and food, the food that I had left before I left Chicago, um, clothes, shoes, and our pet turtle. Okay, and so um, I hit the road with a fresh oil change, bald tires. Yeah, I said it. My tires is bald, and baby, I got here with nothing but faith, Lord, because I just knew that my tires was gonna give out on me coming all the way this way. But it's okay. God kept me and still is, okay? Because the tires are still rolling. Okay. So um I came down here with nothing. Like literally, I had $189 in my account, and I wanna say I had about no, I'm sorry, I had 200. When I made it here, all I had was $189. But when I left, I had like 230 some odd dollars in my account, and then I had maybe 120, 130 in cash, and I pretty much used that cash on gas, which I spent probably like 140. I don't even think I spent that much on gas. No, 120. I'm sorry, I spent like 120 on gas, and so um. When I made it here from like the food I was buying on the road, like little restaurant food here and there, I had 189 and some change in my account. And so, I'm sorry, I'm lying. I had 198 in my account. And so I came to this particular place and I pretty much told the lady, like, look, I just came off the road. And it's crazy because I hit the road with no place to stay. Okay. I had no idea where I was going to stay when I came here. All I know is where I wanted to stay. And God told me to put that address in the GPS and use that as a reference to get to the destination, to get here. So I got here, put in the parking lot, and I said, "All right, Lord, what you want me to do?" Now I'm already got like a game plan. Like, okay, I'm gonna give me a little bitty 3x3 or 5x5 storage. Put the stuff that I got in there, and if me and my baby gotta sleep in the car for a few days and plug it out, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got a gym membership. If I got to, I'll take my baby to the gym, and we can take a shower in there. Like, but I was ready. Like I at first I was trying to wait till taxes hit and all this other stuff. I'm like, nah, we gonna go as is because then if I'm waiting for things to line up a specific way, that's not faith. That's not trusting God. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the mentality where people feel like you gotta be prepared, you gotta have a backup plan. Like God, I don't know why y'all don't think this, but God wants you to do some crazy things sometimes because that is what activates faith. That is what proves faith. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say you trust in God, but then you got a plan B. Like no, sometimes you gotta have no plans but God's, just so He can show you who He is. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's our problem. Like we always in the way we think we be in control of things. Like no, God can take it away within an instant. Okay, so I was trying to wait till my taxes hit. Like I was trying to make it make sense. Like you know what I'm saying, just in case. Baby, them taxes still ain't hit on the date. And I'm gonna get into that later in another video that God told me to come. He had an exact time that he needed me to come. Okay. And I'm thinking, okay, let me find my taxes right now so my taxes can be here by that time. Ooh, taxes still unreceived. They ain't even approved it yet. It ain't even got a date to hit my bank account. Like IRS, what is you doing? But I said, okay, Lord, the date is here, the taxes ain't, I'm still gonna go. And even with me not knowing where I'm finna lay my head, I'm gonna trust that you're gonna work it out. And I did that, and I hit the road, me and my baby. Got to this place, came to the place that I wanted to live in. Okay, now, mind you, whole time I'm looking for extended stays and stuff. This place was nowhere to be found. But the day before I hit the road, popped up out of nowhere. God put it in my spirit to go look again, and this place popped up, literally. I'm like, okay, God, all right, I see you. I see what you're doing. So got here, and I went into the lobby, and I went in asking for a manager. And lo and behold, I made it to this destination at 8 a.m. The doors were still locked, so you needed like your little key to get in from the outside. You know how some hotels do that. So I came in, and I was just like, "Hey, is there a manager here?" She's like, "I'm the manager." I said, "Oh, okay, good." So how you doing? She's like, "I'm good." So I instantly go in like, "Listen, I just came off the road straight from Chicago. Um, and I just want to know, like, do y'all allow people to pay daily to stay here?" And she like, "Oh yeah, we do that." I said, "Okay, well, listen." I said, "I got $198 in my account. Um, I did not come down here. I said I moved down here on a faith move. God led me to move here. I don't have a job. I do Uber, Lyft, and Instacart for a living. Instacart is able to be done anywhere, so I can assure you that if the market is good here, I will be able to make the money to pay it daily." And so she told me that with taxes and everything, the room was around like 120, 130 something a day. So let's just say 130 a day is what I would have had. Is what I would have had to pay. Okay. This lady says, "You know what?" And then I had to put down $100 deposit for incidentals. I had $198 in my account, so I didn't even have enough for the deposit and for one night stay. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have enough because I would have had to have like two some in my account to even do that. She goes to the computer. She said, "Well, how much we looking to stay?" I said, "Right now, let's just say a month. I'm gonna be here long term, but let's just say a month for keepsake because I don't know what God's gonna do from now and then. Like, you know what I'm saying?" And so she's like, "Okay, well, I'll put you down for one." She said, "How about this?" She said, "I'm going to give you a discounted rate, and you'll only have to pay $71 per day, like almost half off the price." Okay, so I'm like, "Well, thank you," like, you know what I'm saying. And so she was just like, "So don't worry about the deposit. You look like a trustworthy person. You look like you're a clean person. So um, we could just waive the deposit. So you can at least try to get you 2 nights ahead. That'll give you some time to do Instacart and make money, and you could always be a day ahead, so that they don't have to question like if you're checking out the next day or whatever, whatever." So I'm like, "Ma'am, you are such a blessing." So I'm just steady thanking her over and over again. And so then she started networking with me and telling me like she knew people that moved here from to this place from Chicago that became very successful and this and that. And then she asked me, can she share my information with this lady that she knows that's from Chicago. She's a financial advisor, let's just say it for that sake. And so she was just she can help you with like financial literacy and things like that if you need any help. And so then she gave me resources for other things like, and I'm getting to that into another video. I know I keep saying that, but this has to be done in parts because this video would be so long if I did it. And I just want to keep y'all on the edge. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep y'all interested. So yeah, God, God instructed me to move, and I did it literally off faith. Came here with a little of nothing, okay? And I wasn't really, I ain't gonna lie, I started procrastinating and second guessing it the night before, but I prayed about it and I woke up with peace. And I woke up the next day on the 25th when I got my oil change and just got little things, just started getting myself situated. Like, okay, Sierra, you're doing this. No matter what it looked like, you're going to do it. Because you know this is God and you've seen God. Like, you know God is a provider. He's Jehovah Jireh. You got to just do it. Like in this season, I have grown to know who Jehovah Jireh is. Now I know that God is provided. He's always provided, but I know him on a whole nother level now. And when I get into these other videos to share these testimonies as to what God has been doing for me this whole time, it's gonna blow y'all mind. So that is the end of this video because it is 1:55 and I am ready to go to sleep. But I was obedient and did the video because it was on my heart heavy. Like, do this video tonight. You have to, because just today alone with the confirmations that he sent through people, and this is my second full day here, okay? My second day. And God has been showing himself, and it's just like, man, like, I'm from Chicago, as I said a million times, and Chicago is very busy. Like, it's money there, but it's also a lot of people that's doing the same thing. So it's kind of like crabs in the barrel. But coming here, like, I don't even have to work is hard with Instacart. Like, the tips ain't always the greatest, so the orders be here and there, like as far as the pay. But when I tell you, I ain't got the tussle for no order, and like Instacart has never been my breadwinner. Uber and Lyft was. You feel what I'm saying? But of course, I'm not registered in this state. I almost said state. I'm not registered in this state, so I can't drive here yet, right? On Uber and Lyft. But when I tell you, I have been able to make my $71 a day. Okay, I made more than that actually in a short time frame. And I didn't come here to hustle and bustle, but I'm not even really. It's literally has been effortless. And like when I tell y'all, God is so good. Like God, I am so excited to see what this new journey is going to bring. I am so excited to share more and more testimonies with y'all moving forward as I'm in this new land, as I'm in the promised land, okay? Because the wilderness season is over. It's over. Okay. And just like he told Abraham to go to that new land. Yeah. Yeah. I literally just wrote the scripture down because I wrote a journal entry. And I'm not going to go deep in depths into it, but let me see. Let me search it up real quick. No, it was Hebrews. I'm going to pull out my journal. My video looks so ghetto on this camera. This is low budget. So Hebrews 6:13 and 15, it says, "For when God made promise to Abraham," because that look like COVID. They say could though. I was writing so fast, y'all. That look like COVID, but it's COULD. I'm sorry. That's all. What? So it says, "For when God made promise to Abraham, because he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself, saying, Surely blessing, I will bless thee." and multiplying, I will multiply thee. And so after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise. Okay? So told Abraham to go to his land. And in that land was for milk and honey. Okay? And Abraham did just that. He obeyed God and he went there out of faith, not obedience. And God had to stand on business. Okay? He had to stand on business. He gonna stand on business for me and for you. Okay? So this is the end of the video. I just want to encourage y'all to walk by faith and not by sight. Okay, we go through things in life and it don't always feel good, but I promise you, when you lean not onto your own understanding and lean on God, you gonna have to see it through, my boy. He gonna have to see it through. Okay, and He is going to keep you. All right, God loves you like He wants the best for you. Even sometimes when it seems like it hurts, sometimes He gotta hurt our feelings to save our lives because we be in the way a lot of times. And like I said, I was kind of nervous and I didn't even want to move to this particular place. I don't want to move here. I'm like, Lord, no. I know you telling me to move there. All places. Like, well, I've had some history here, some situation. We'll get into that later, but yeah. So y'all I just want to encourage you all to trust God. Don't question Him. If He's revealing some things to you, if He's said some things in your spirit, and you know for a fact that this is God and not you, just ask Him to give you that peace and that understanding about it, and trust Him because He'll blow your mind. He'll blow your socks off. Okay, like He created you. He know you. He know exactly what you need. He don't need help. He don't need help. If we could just get out of the way and allow God to take the wheel, literally, like they saying Jesus take the wheel. If we could just literally do that, like not saying that life is not you're not gonna be tested, because let's go back to the book of Job. I did a video on that years ago. But just know that when you allow God to be in the forefront, when you allow God to take the wheel and drive for you, that's a peace that you can never find nowhere else but in Him. So I'm going to end this video because I will be rambling all night. And I will be back soon with another video to give y'all more background as God continues to blow my mind. I will be coming to share more and more testimonies, more and more encouragement. Um, and I just want to thank you all for watching my video. Thank you all for subscribing. And just thank you for the support. Like, period. All the people that been subscribed since I started. Thank you for staying subscribed. I don't know if y'all been checking for me, but I'm back. I'm here to stay. When I come back, y'all, I'm not gonna be on this ghetto 1999 camera because I don't know why this looks so fuzzy. I'm trying to deal with the resolution or something to see if I can make it look a little better or something like that or something. I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna try. God is gonna bless me with the camera, okay? A nice updated 2030 camera, and I'm gonna be killing it, okay? Looking like 2070, okay? So y'all just stay tuned. But yeah, I'm about to go to sleep, y'all. Y'all be safe out here. Be encouraged. Don't let nobody steal your joy. You know what I'm saying? All that. So thank you guys for watching my channel, and y'all be blessed. Have a good night.